I think a lot of people just need to understand patience. That's like I think a heavy thing, especially with children that are on the spectrum or just with disabilities in general.
Having an autistic sibling changes your life in ways most people never see. Welcome to My Sibling is Autistic, the podcast where we share real stories, real conversations, and the lived experiences that come from growing up on the sibling side of autism. I'm your host, Christopher Reyes. I am a father of 2 autistic siblings. We live in Clovis, California. We also own an indoor play space for kids of all abilities, including those with autism. In each episode, we talk about the love, the challenges, the misunderstandings, and the moments that shape us when we grow up alongside someone who experiences the world in their own unique way. Whether you're a parent, a sibling, an educator, or someone who just wants to understand autism beyond the stereotypes, this is a space for empathy, learning, and connection. Because every sibling has a story, and these are the ones that need to be heard. Hello. Good day, everybody. I have 2 guests for our podcast episode today. So, hi, could you please tell me your names and what do you do?
I'm Joel Arellano. I'm a college student at Fresno City.
My name's Serena. I'm also a student at Fresno City, and I am a respite caregiver as well as a teaching fellow.
Oh, awesome. So, what type of respite clients do you have?
I actually do it for my little brother.
Oh, awesome. So, you do some hours for him through the regional center. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So, what are your 2 hobbies? Do you have any interests or any special hobbies?
I like watching movies with like my family, or I play video games from time to time when I get the chance.
And I do a lot of video editing. It's kind of part of my job, but I also kind of like doing it on my free time.
Oh, so you can edit this episode then for us. Yeah. Awesome. So, all right. So please tell us about your sibling. How old is your sibling? And I want to know more about your sibling.
Well, our sibling, his name is Mateo Arellano. He's 4 years old, and recently he started his ABA therapy, so he'll be going to school.
Awesome. Yeah. How often is ABA therapy for Mateo?
I believe he goes 4 days out of the week, and then 1 day at home, so he's not too overloaded.
Oh, okay. How would you describe your sibling Mateo to someone who's never met him?
I would say he's very, very curious. He's very affectionate. He's
very funny.
Funny.
Yeah. Yeah, funny. It's these kids. I'm a dad of 2 kids with autism, and yeah, they're funny in their own right. You know, making jokes and doing some physical comedy as well. So yeah. So when did you first realize your sibling experienced the world differently?
It was like when he was 2.
Yeah.
He would make this little chattering sheet noise constantly, and it was really cute. He still does it to this day, and he would just stem. He would be rocking back and forth to especially when he was tired, to music. So that's when we kind of noticed something. So we reached out for help. Well, our mom did, but we're there to support her.
Does Mateo still do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. As Mateo was growing up, was there a moment that you felt especially proud of him? Did he achieve a certain milestone or goal? Was he able to behave in a certain way which made him feel proud?
I think it was I was just talking to my mom about this. It was more recently because he always wears a certain shoe. He always wears Crocs. That's the only shoe he's ever worn. And more recently, he tried a new shoe out, and he's comfortable with it.
Oh, what type of new shoe was it? Just a regular tennis shoe, rubber shoes?
Yeah. It was Vans.
Oh, cool. Has some taste, huh? That's awesome, yeah. How did having an autistic sibling, Mateo, how did this influence you are today? How did this affect you? Now college students, did this affect you in some way? Did it make you realize something?
Well, for me, we have another brother who has autism. He's 18 now. I think on the spectrum he would be what would
Like a one.
like a one. And I was very close in age with him, so like growing up, like I felt like I really understood him. And like now with Mateo, like I feel like because like the age gap is so much more like it's harder, at least for me, to understand like his wants and needs, you know?
Yeah. So what's the name of the of your 18-year-old sibling with autism?
His name is Alex.
Alex. So Alex is a one. What would Mateo be?
He's a two.
Two? Yeah.
Okay. So for our listeners to this podcast, there are three levels for autism. We have level one, two, and three. Three having more needs, and one being the one with lesser needs. So now, so there are four of you, right? Four of you siblings.
No, there's
There's 9 in total.
Okay. All right.
Well, counting us, but
Yeah.
there's 9.
Awesome. That's a big family. Yeah.
yeah.
There's so much support to go around.
So, Joel, was there ever pressure to be the easy child? I know there's a big gap, a huge age gap among you all, but was there pressure for you being neurotypicals? Was there pressure?
Uh, say that again?
Was there pressure for you to be easy the easy ones? Because I know there might be difficulties taking care of Alex and Mateo. Did you ever felt that pressure? Hey, I gotta be the easy kid. I should not give my parents a hard time. Did you ever feel that? Or no?
You know, like I don't think necessarily, but like my mom, like she tells me like when I was little, like I was very independent. So like for like she would have to worry for Alex, like get him ready for school and things like that, and I would just automatically know just to do that for myself.
Yeah. So there were those differences growing up. So
Yeah.
oh, yeah. So what's the age gap between you and Alex?
1 year.
1 year. Gotcha. Okay. So growing up with Alex, elementary, middle school, and high school, were there emotions like jealousy or guilt? Because he had a lot more attention. Alex would have more attention because he had more needs. Did you ever feel that, you guys?
No, like I said, like I was very close with him, and like still to this day, like I feel like I'm very, very close with him. Like sounds like bad, but like more than my other siblings. I have a different bond with him.
Oh, that's awesome. So, growing up, how did your parents find support for Alex and also Mateo? How did she find those resources to be able to help? Like, was it difficult finding ABA and all those speech therapy? Was that difficult?
I don't think it's necessarily difficult to find it. I think it's just the process of having those resources not given, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because my mom, like more recently, she does have to kind of fight for those resources because like the process could be slow or like nothing's moving. So it
Oh,
seems
yeah,
like
I definitely agree. Sometimes it takes you need to claw and scratch and fight for these resources. There's a long wait list, and some of the workers don't work as fast as you want them to be. So, which care is delayed. That means we don't get the support that we need at that moment. So
yeah.
yeah, how do you and your sibling communicate best? How do you communicate with Alex? How do you communicate with Mateo?
So for Alex, he is verbal, like he's able to speak. Um, so I don't think for like communication there's like any problems with him like that. For Mateo though, he talks.
He'll shut down though.
He shuts down.
So we kind of have to like to get on his level and like hold him like like talk him through.
Play his favorite music.
Yeah, especially his favorite music. They'll get him.
What's his favorite music?
Currently right now it is 21 Pilots.
Oh wow.
We'll hear that all their albums throughout the house on repeat every day, which I don't mind. I'm a huge fan myself, but everybody else is kind of annoyed.
Is there a favorite one like Ride or Heathens or any of those songs?
He has right now it would be Stressed Out, Chlorine, and My Blood.
Oh, I love chlorine. Yeah, whenever I pour chlorine in the pool, I would play that music while they pouring my chlorine on the pool. Yeah, that's awesome. So, was there any times that you remember that you were out in public, you're out in a mall or a restaurant? Were there times where you had to advocate or fight for Mateo and Alex? Where other people were involved, or they couldn't understand what was going on? Do you remember anything like that?
I remember for like Alex, like when we would go to like restaurants and he would have his moments of like he'd get what's the word for it?
Like sensory overload.
Yeah, and he would like, freak out and cry and we'd have people like look over at us and kind of like give us
Like a dirty look.
like a dirty look.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's all too familiar story. That's right. I'm sorry, what were we gonna say?
Oh, I think now too, like, because I take my little brother out because he loves his like little shopping trips. We have like a little routine with that. But I think it's more like I know a lot of people now are kind of understanding, but they'll still give him those looks like he's an attraction because he wears like these headphones when he goes out. So like it's nothing's too loud for him. So I kind of have to like look at people like stop staring at him because he gets uncomfortable. Like he's aware that people are staring at him, and more recently he's been telling my mom that he knows he's different.
Yes. So, what would you wish strangers understood better? If you had that magic wand, what would you wish, these strangers in public, what would you wish they would understand more?
I think a lot of people just need to understand patience. That's like I think a heavy thing, especially with children that are on the spectrum or just with disabilities in general, because patience is the key when it comes to it. And I think more just like an understanding of children who are on the spectrum.
Yeah. So there are nine of you siblings. How did autism shape your family dynamics? Do you consider your family like different in a way where you interact differently? How did this affect your family relationships?
I think we're very, very close knitted. We're very like all there for each other for like yeah, very protective.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, close knit family, and yeah. So, are you the oldest? You two, or
I'm the second oldest. He's the third oldest. We have
Yeah.
an older sister.
so you two being one of the elder statesmen, if you will, of the family. What roles were given to you, or you're expected to? Hey, take care of your younger siblings, take care of Alex and Mateo. Were you somewhat obliged by your parents to, be really hold that older sibling role?
I think for me, it was more like I voluntarily took that role, especially because our brother was born premature at 33 weeks. So I kind of took that role of taking care of him while my mom recovered. So ever since, like with Mateo, like I wouldn't say I would be a mom, but like I try to play that role too, like to help my mom out.
Okay.
And yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know if it would be necessarily like, like my parents wanted me to. It was just kind of just
Instinct.
off of instinct.
That's great. That's awesome of you too. It didn't need to be told. You took it upon yourself, so that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the future, for Alex and Mateo, what are your hopes and your dreams? Let's start with Alex. Like, he's already virtually an adult now. So, how do you see Alex in 5 years, 10 years from now?
Hopefully, like graduating the community and just starting his life.
Oh, he goes to Fresno City College?
He's
He's senior.
he's a senior. He's a senior right
Oh,
now.
senior. Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
I think for just Mateo, just like to, support him with learning, adapting, and just live the best life he can live. That's all I can really hope.
Yeah, for Mateo, we got a long way to go, right? It's got many, many years, and I believe there's more resources now than ever before. And it's still slow, yes, but I mean, Mateo's gonna have a lot of resources and support as he grows older, and hopefully this will shape him to have a better life, a better future.
Because he's very smart, very like curious about everything. So I believe he'll succeed.
So as we wind down this episode, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to someone who just learned that their sister or brother is autistic? What would you tell that person?
It's not the end of the world. It sounds scary.
Oh, it is scary.
Because it is scary, but it your life is just gonna have to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we got to be flexible. We pivot, we move on, and we do what we can, and we just hope for the best. I think that's
Yeah.
the best we can do. Yeah. And do you have any, for the two of you, do you have any messages to your parents if they were listening to this episode? What would you like to tell them?
I would say it's gonna be okay. Like, we're a family. We will get through it. We will adapt, and we always find a way.
So if Alex was listening to this episode, what would you like to tell him? What message would you like to send to Alex?
That he's doing a good job, and I'm very excited to see what he's able to accomplish in the future.
Awesome. And then lastly, for Mateo, 10 years from now, when he listens to this episode, he's going to be able to comprehend and listen to this episode. After 10 years from now, what would you like Mateo to hear from this episode?
I just want to tell him I love him so much. I'm so proud of the accomplishments that he's already achieved, and no matter what happens in the future, that I'm always going to be there for him, and I will always take care of him.
My last question here is, so eventually your parents are going to, they're going to be gone. They're going to grow old, retire, not be able to be as physically able as before. Could Alex and Mateo still count for your support? Yeah, even though you'll have different families, will you still be able to communicate with them every day, send them texts, call them? Is that something they could expect from you guys?
Yeah, well, like I said, we're a very close-knit family, so I don't think we'll ever have a problem of
Yeah.
no support for either of them. They're always gonna have all of us.
I don't know why my mom's so scared of that, like when she's gone or for anything to happen to her. But I already talked to her like that. If something were to, and Mateo is still, he needs support, that I'm always going to take care of him. And even till the day I die, we'll make sure that he's okay and taken care of.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, the Arellano siblings, the Arellano family. Thank you for your time. And that's it for this episode.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to My Sibling is Autistic. If today's episode spoke to you, please subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who might need it. Your support helps us amplify sibling stories and build a more understanding, inclusive world. You can find clips of the show at We Rock Clovis on social media. Send us a message if you want to be on the podcast. Find resources, episode notes, and ways to get involved at werockclovis.com. Remember, you're not alone. Your experiences matter, and your story is worth telling. Until next time, thanks for being here.